Alright guys, this is going to be the first, I think, real update that I'm actually going to post. So what is it, the April 22nd? And I just wanted to show how everything is growing here. There's a nice beauty plum, got some flowers on it. Last year got eaten by the deer pretty good, still grew back pretty well. Here's some alder that I have as some beneficial nitrogen fixer. Helping a full-sized apple tree right there. I'll probably interstem with some bud9 or something later. My friend gave me a bunch of raspberry starts that I planted around here, so now I've got a bunch of raspberries. This guy, as you can tell, has some started. So this is one of the big additions that I put to this area. The next addition that I've done is put in all of these flowering bulbs. I did this a couple weeks ago with my kids. They had a great time, and they are coming up now. They have not seen them, but they will be excited to do that. So in this area, what I'm working on is putting in some ornamentals. So I've got some roses that I've put in. Well, I guess I'm just putting in the support species. So I've got the trees in. I got most of the trees in. Got tons and tons of trees. And now I'm working in on putting the small things in. So I got some Egyptian walking onion. I think I got 25 starts of them. Put them in random places. Let's see what else is interesting around here. I started putting some fig trees in here. And I'm cultivating some black-cap raspberries that seem to have just started growing around here. Help clear them out. And the other thing I've done is put in cardboard. I've yet to bring in the wood chips, so I just don't have access to them. A lot of things are growing really well this time, or right this year. Some blueberry that should have plenty of berries. Actually, I don't see any blossoms on it, so that one won't have any. There's a blueberry here, a dwarf one, and then I think this is a sea buckthorn or sea berry, whatever you want to call it. More raspberries in here. I'll walk over there and show you, but first I had this bitter cherry tree that is absolutely nothing that you ever want to put in your mouth. It tastes horrible. So I topped it and grafted it. So I don't know if any of the grass will take. I did not do that great of a job with any of them. I should have put nails in them, and I didn't get that good contact. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see if they grow or if they die. Otherwise, these trees are very hard to kill. They'll sprout 100 more shoots from the cut site. So, see here, I got some more raspberry. Oh, I got some of my grafted apples put in here now. None of the varieties do I know, so that's unfortunate. Black locust right here, I guess. And right up here is where I'm also working on. This is one of the areas that people will see as they drive up, and so I want it to look nice. Not that it does now, but I've got some dahlias in here and some other bulbs that are just starting to come up here. You can see it now. The light is very poor on it. For some reason, very shadowy. Here's another one right here. There we go. That's a good view. And here is another one. That is a horrible view. Okay. So, there's that. Walk with me up my brand new driveway, and we will see the next big thing that I've done. So, as some of you may remember from last year, grafted 100 trees, apples, and this is where I'm going to put them. It used to look like that, which is bramble or blackberry, and is very tough to plant in because it overtakes everything. So let's come over here. You can see my greenhouse that is no longer covered by bramble. Oh yes, this is what I wanted to show. There we go. There's the daffodils that I've put in. Those had a great buy on bulbs last year. Something like 50 of them for $10, which you go online and you're going to pay anywhere from 50 cents to $1 each. I've got several places of them. That's not all of them. I've scattered them everywhere. All in all, I've put in probably $200 worth of bulbs. Most of them that I bought from Costco, some from Fred Meyer. But anyway, this place used to be all bramble, about 8 feet high of blackberry vines. Rented a track hoe, took it all down, and now I'm working on putting in some, I'd say, the permaculture orchard style. I forget the guy's name, but there was a video on his work here. You can watch it for free, I believe. And so, we've got some things like honeyberries in here, lilac, some ornamentals, just to bring in, pollinators. Got a bunch of stuff in the ground so far. More honeyberry. Come up here. So really what I have is I have 3 rows that stretch up to where that brick wall is back by that big tree. It's about a total of 100 and maybe 60 feet. And I've got about 2/3 of it, or 3/4 of it planted. Now the stuff under these rows of plastic are what I've just worked on these past week, and so it continues down there. I was started by using my chickens to clear this row here, and they do good. They do a good job. They also put fertilizer in there, but I don't have enough chickens to keep the rows clean for 4 rows of trees, and also 4 rows of 150 feet or so, whatever I said last time, 160 feet. So that maple from where I'm standing is about 125 feet. And so this is some stuff I put in last year, the plastic here, but this year I put in strawberries from another bed that I had. So I'm really just kind of fleshing everything out, or filling everything in. But I already got the skeleton and the framework of a lot of things in. Now I'm just working on putting in the small pieces. I put in a bunch of, well, maybe probably about 12 Egyptian onions in here today. I've got some more black cap raspberry that I transplanted. I built this trellis here. I'm using the wire to, or the T-post to bring the wire down so that guy can grab onto it. Put in a couple different varieties of berries down here, some raspberries, some thornless blackberries, golden raspberries, just some things that will be handy to have organized and well groomed. Here is my wonderfully forgiving gooseberry tree that seems to have put on another foot of growth or so. It doesn't look like it, but I guess this is how tall it was last year. Does really well. Here is the last thing I wanted to show you. I put in 9, actually let me recount, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yes, 9 trees that I grafted onto bud 9 rootstock, and I really quickly started just filling this area in. There's a little Egyptian walking onion, the plastic there, trees, poppy of some kind, another tree, apple, a rose bush. Like I said, I was putting in some ornamentals, a daffodil, tree, bare root rose that I picked up for less than half price, is $3, and so on and so on and so on. I'm using the plastic so that I don't have to deal with weed competition, at least for the first few years, so that I can get everything established, then I can just let it go. But for now, that's what I got. Oh yeah, I'll show you these guys. Well, I picked up something like 15 more varieties of apples, which puts me somewhere around 60 or 70 maybe. I don't have a official count because I don't know what they all are. Here's one I picked up. This guy is Silken. It's not showing up very well. Silken on, I believe, bud 9 rootstock, and it's flowering and looking pretty nice. I will take the flowers off and not let it fruit, especially at that size. Here's another one that's awesome. Look at these flowers on that. That is going to look nice when it's a full-size tree. This is Bergamot russet. on Mark rootstock, I believe. Yeah, 35% it's white, so I think it's a Mark rootstock. Picked up some pink lemonade blueberries, and oh, I got some cherry rootstock as well. I'm going to work on propagating as well, I think. But there we go. Thanks for watching.